As a public defender, Judge Karen fought for her clients' rights. She was elected to the bench because she believes in doing the right thing.
I'm very passionate about helping people, period. But at what point are you gonna resolve the resentment? At some point, you need to be the one going through something.
Objective, independent justice.
You can always turn your life around. If you keep walking, you can overcome whatever circumstances you're facing.
This is Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Magician Jairo Moro is suing Blanche Cagle in the amount of $1,988. Mr. Moro claims his former cleaning lady broke his zigzag illusion box and says his trapped assistant should have been able to get out without Ms. Cagle's help.
All right, Mr. Moro, you're suing Ms. Cagle for property damage.
That's correct, Your Honor.
In the amount of $1,988?
Yes.
Okay, and what's your relationship to Ms. Cagle?
She's my former cleaning lady.
Okay. And you're a magician?
Yes.
Okay, I read your pleading. So tell me what happened.
So I had...
And who's this lady?
This is my new assistant, Cynthia.
Okay. All right. Is she testifying?
She's not.
Okay. All right. So what happened?
So I was performing for the local news station out in Maine.
Okay. How long have you been a magician?
15 years.
Okay. So the local station was going to do like an expose about you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So I got to the end of the show, and I had my former assistant, Miss Grio, in the zigzag box, which we're here about today.
Okay.
And then while she was in the box, I was juggling knives, really up the ante a bit.
Uh-huh.
And then one of the knives bounced off the light in my house and landed on my hand.
Okay.
And I started bleeding. So I had to, me and the crew, we ran to the kitchen, put pressure on, called the ambulance.
So how many people were there in your house?
So it was 3 in the news crew.
Okay.
Plus my assistant and myself.
Okay. Was this lady there?
No.
Okay. So, and your assistant was in a box?
Correct.
Was this like a disappearing act thing?
Something like that. I can
Okay.
show you the evidence if you'd like to see the picture.
Okay, let me see the picture.
Yes, please.
So how many times had you done this trick?
With my former assistant, only a few times. It's a new illusion.
Okay. Okay.
It's nothing too difficult.
So the box stands up and the person is in the, okay, there it is. In the
Yeah,
box.
there's 3
Okay.
segments to the box, you'll notice.
Okay. She had never done it with you before?
Not in a live performance, only in rehearsal.
Okay, but so she had done it though. She had been in this box and gone through the whole performance.
That's
the
correct.
act.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so you got injured.
Yes.
Okay, and then what happened?
So I went to the kitchen. We put pressure on the wounds, the crew and I, the TV crew.
Right. Where
And-
was the lady in the box?
Where was she?
Uh-huh. She was still in the box?
She was still in the box.
Okay, so everybody went rushing off to the kitchen to take care of your wound.
Oh, yeah, and we called the ambulance, and then we went to the front yard and waited for the ambulance.
Everybody, the crew and everybody.
Absolutely.
Did anybody remember there was a lady in the box?
I thought she could get out, if anything.
Right, but did you even think about the lady in the box?
Not till I was already on the way to the hospital.
Okay, and didn't the crew see, the crew was watching you do this act, right?
Yeah, of course.
Didn't they all see you put the lady in the box?
Yeah, of course.
And nobody had the presence of mind to say, hey, what about the lady in the box?
If you can imagine, this was a
No,
very...
I can't imagine that.
It was quite dramatic with all the blood, and I thought I was going to bleed out.
Right, where was your injury?
It was in my hand.
Okay, you have any pictures?
I don't think I can show you a picture.
Oh, okay, so so when you went to the hospital?
Yeah.
So what was the diagnosis about your wound?
That day I ended up getting 53 stitches.
Oh, okay.
And
right.
luckily, there's no permanent damage. That was the only silver lining of the day.
So how do you play in all of this, ma'am?
I was his former cleaner.
Okay, his housekeeper?
He just cleaning
Just
lady,
come in to
because I
clean?
do other cleaning jobs in the neighborhood.
So what happened that day?
Well, that day he asked me, Giro asked me to come later. I normally come at about 11 o'clock in the morning and spend 6 hours cleaning his 5-bedroom house and 2 living rooms, if you please. And because of this film crew thing, he asked me to come later. So
what happened when you got to the house?
Okay, so I turned up at 7:30 like he asked, and I could hear this screaming coming from somewhere, and it was, help, help, get me out of the box, help. And I couldn't find the box, but I did find some blood.
Okay.
And so I'm thinking, you know, obviously the worst possible scenario.
Right.
And
so did you see the red, white, and black box?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honour, and I have evidence of the young lady that was still in the box when I got to the house.
What are you going to show me? Let me see what she has, please, Chris. So, so is this how it was? The woman, you could see her face?
Yes, I could see her face, although she wasn't exactly like that at the time. She was, you know, frantic and screaming and turning very pale by the minute because she'd been in this box for more than 3 hours.
Coming up on Supreme Justice.
At the time you had your accident, was her face showing?
Yeah.
Well, didn't she see what was going on?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody running out and leaving her in the box. She didn't scream out, "Hey, don't leave me in the box."
And later.
I mean, what does that mean to protect her?
So I make sure that the area was safe. I talk with your security, and then it's a close protection.
It was just you?
Yes.
How many people came to this concert?
It was 500 people.
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Supreme Justice is back with the case of Jairo Moro, who is suing Blanche Cagle for property damage.
So in the act, she goes in the box, and then how does she disappear in this box with this hole in the box? For her face.
She doesn't exactly disappear. It's in 3 segments.
Okay.
So that middle segment gets moved out to the left.
Okay.
And then you can, it's like her torso is missing.
Okay, but you would still see her face.
Yeah, you would still see her face.
So at the time you had your accident, was her face showing?
Yeah.
Well, didn't she see what was going on?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody running out and leaving her in the box. She didn't scream out, "Hey, don't leave me in the box."
She probably did. I thought she could get out herself, worst case scenario.
Okay. All right, so you see this lady in the box?
I see the lady in the box, and she's telling me there's a latch on the side, and I couldn't find any latch on the side.
Right.
I couldn't find any latch anywhere.
Right.
And
about how long has she been in the box by this time? When she gets there at 7 o'clock, about how long?
Well, I left at 4:30 with the ambulance.
So she had been there a couple of hours plus. Why is this girl here with you?
Oh, well, I actually brought an illusion I wanted to share with the courtroom.
Let me see. Let me see what it is you do.
All right, then. This is the lovely Cynthia, the real magic. And she has with us today a wintergreen and a peppermint lifesaver. Now, I am very allergic to wintergreen lifesavers. Bailiff, if you would do the honors, would you actually choose one that I'm going to eat, and choose wisely? Would you do me a favor and open that up and hand that to me? I hope this is not my last mint. Thank you, sir. Okay. Gyro mustache magic. This is why I'm Maine's #1 magician. Watch this.
That's good. Everybody loves magic, right? Yeah, that was good. That was good. All right, so at least I believe you're a magician.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can prove that much.
Okay, well, you can go back to your place then.
Thank you.
So let's go back to you a minute, Ms. Cagle. So what'd you do to get this lady out the box?
Okay, so I looked around the room after having tried to, phone him, and I found a toolbox. So I looked in the toolbox and I got a hammer.
Okay.
And so I hammered my way through the box and to let Miss Rio out.
Okay.
That was the only way I could think of to get her out, as every minute passed.
So you're suing her for the damage to the box?
I am. These props are like babies for me. This is my career.
So what would it cost to fix this?
Well, I'm going to need new latches. I'm going to need a new track, and it's hard to see in the picture.
Okay, but how much is that? Because what you gave me an estimate for was for a brand new box.
Yeah.
So what does it cost to fix this box?
I would say it's totaled.
Okay. Somebody needs to tell me it's totaled, not you.
Okay.
Somebody that makes the boxes, fixes the boxes, because it looks fixable to me here. So, I mean, you haven't really provided me with that. And how come you didn't bring the other assistant, the girl that was in the box?
Oh, Your Honor, she's
here.
She's here, yes.
Oh, I want to hear from her. What's her name?
Rio.
Okay, court calls Rio.
Thank you.
Come forward and be sworn, please. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, you can stand over there, please.
Thank you.
When the plaintiff was injured, everybody went running outside. Okay, what were you doing at that moment?
At that moment, I was stuck inside that box.
Well, couldn't you put your head out through the hole there?
Yeah, but my head's sort of in this, mold there, and my body, to get in there, you have to sort of push to the side, suck in, contort yourself.
Right, but you still had your head out. Couldn't your mouth open?
Yes, and I was screaming.
Did you say, "Don't leave me, please"?
Yes, I was screaming,
"Help!" You were screaming?
Please,
and nobody
get
stopped?
me out of here. Nobody stopped.
You saw them leaving?
Kind of. I mean, I could hear it, peripherals, but you can't really move your head.
You couldn't move your head around?
No.
Okay, and you were screaming and nobody came
to
help you?
No.
Had you ever, how many times had you been in that box?
Once before, we had practiced.
Did you know how to get out of the box?
No.
Did he teach you how to get out of the box?
No, he did not.
Did you teach her how to get out of the box?
No, we didn't.
Okay, so how was she supposed to get out of the box?
Your Honor, she's been doing magic assisting for 7 years.
Yeah, but in those 7 years, you never taught her how to get out of that box?
Well, I've only worked with her for 3 years.
Okay, but how was she supposed to know how to get out of the box?
I thought she might know from her other...
Okay, well, obviously you were wrong about that. And you really ought to be ashamed of yourself for suing somebody under these circumstances. Because it was an emergency situation that you created, because guess what? You put her in the box. And 2.5 hours later, she's still in the box. I'm surprised she hasn't brought a lawsuit against you for false imprisonment. You may have a case there. I'm ready to rule. Judgment for the defendant. Good luck to you.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
This is a great justice for all the cleaning people out there, the small people of the world.
Today, we've witnessed a grave injustice, not just for me, but for all magicians.
Coming up.
So then what happened once we got to the after party?
Well, when we got to the after party, we walked in and he started taking pictures with my fans.
You mean the defendant?
No.
You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Singer Jane Tatum is suing Richard Hatchett in the amount of $300. Ms. Tatum claims she hired the defendant to be her bodyguard at a concert and says he danced the night away instead of providing protection.
Ms. Tatum, you are suing Mr. Hatchett for $300 for breach of contract, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, I've read your pleadings. I understand that you are a singer?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and you're a bodyguard?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Your Honor.
Is that, yes? Okay.
Yes.
So how did you meet the defendant?
So I went online and I looked up his forum on bodyguardhatchett.com, and I saw that he had great reviews, all 5-star reviews, and so I hired him through there.
Okay, and why did you need a bodyguard?
I need a bodyguard because it was one of my first concerts in Las Vegas, and with that large group of people, I need some type of protection for me and the fans and stuff like that.
Okay, so you did a concert in Vegas?
Yes.
So how long have you been a bodyguard?
10 years.
For 10 years,
yeah.
You've been a bodyguard in Vegas?
Yes.
Okay, so was there a contract you two entered into?
Yes, there is.
Do you have a copy of the contract?
Yes, I do.
Let me see the contract. Okay. So she was paying you $75 an hour?
Yes.
Okay, so when was the first time you met up with him?
The first time that we met up was actually at the concert.
Okay.
He showed up at 6 p.m., which is the time that he was supposed to arrive, and he did everything right that he was supposed to do before the concert started.
What was he supposed to do? What were you supposed to do?
To protect her.
I mean, what does that mean, to protect her?
So I make sure that the area was safe. I talk with your security, and then it's a close protection.
It was just you?
Yes.
How many people came to this concert?
It was 500 people.
Coming up.
You were asking him, come on, let's dance and take pictures.
Well, yeah, I wanted him to have a good time. You know, we were with a
Well, he wasn't supposed to have a good time.
You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen. Supreme Justice is back with the case of Jane Tatum, who is suing Richard Hatchett for breach of contract.
So then you travel from the concert to where?
To the after party.
Okay, so who was throwing this after party?
It was me and like my team, and we were throwing the after party as a celebration for my first concert in Vegas.
So then what happened once we got to the after party?
Well, when we got to the after party, we walked in and I was kind of getting accustomed to everybody that was there.
Right.
And so we got there and he started taking pictures with my fans.
You mean the defendant?
No.
Were you taking pictures?
Actually, I live in Las Vegas. I party every day if I want.
So how is it that she says you're taking pictures with her fans?
She was having fun with her fan, and she wanted me to take pictures. She wanted me to. I'm not a dancer, you know. I'm a bodyguard, so she wanted me to dance.
She wanted you to dance with her and take pictures?
Yeah, she was having a good time. So she forgot that I was there to protect her, and so
he's telling me you were asking him, come on, let's dance and take pictures.
Well, yeah, I wanted him to have a good time. You know, we were with a
Well, he wasn't supposed to have a good time. Well, do you think this guy has a good time? He's not there to have a good time. That's for your fans and for you. He's supposed to be there protecting you.
So I took the picture, and then when I turned, I don't know where.
She was gone. Where'd you go?
I got pulled away. Some people were trying to talk to me. They were trying to meet with me.
Right.
And I expected him to follow me because he's supposed to stay close to me at all times.
But he was dancing at your direction. What happened when you realized she had left?
Well, I panicked. So I was looking for everywhere. And then I looked for 20 minutes. I was
20 minutes you're looking around and you don't see her? Where were you for those 20 minutes?
Well, as I was down in the main floor, I was trying to look for him because I actually couldn't find him. I had gotten lost
Did you think about going back up to the VIP room maybe?
Yeah, yes, I was. And as I was on my way back up to the VIP room just to look for him, I got bumped into by somebody that was at the party and I actually fell. And so as I was on the floor, somebody fell on top of me and I couldn't stand up. So I hurt my leg and I was just sitting there like I couldn't get up. I was in so much pain. There's people
But these are all
around.
your fans.
Yes, that is true.
What do you mean you couldn't get up? Everybody should have been trying to help you up.
Judge Karen's verdict when Supreme Justice returns. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
But he was supposed to follow me and stay close by during the whole thing. It was
but you had him doing stuff that bodyguards aren't supposed to be doing. You had him taking pictures and dancing with all of that. I mean, it seems like nobody was there when you needed them, but maybe you weren't where you were supposed to be. You should have stuck around your bodyguard and your team. So you're suing for $300 for what?
Because the after party was 4 hours and he was paid $75 an hour, but during those 4 hours at the after party, he did not stay close by me. He was dancing with other people.
It was only 2 hours.
Yeah, it was only 2 hours. It wasn't the full 4 hours that I was even there, and so I want my money back because I wasn't protected during the time that I was there.
Right. Well, I think that I'm looking at your contract. It doesn't say in here that he agreed to take pictures and dance. So you had him doing things that he wasn't contracted to do. Right?
Yes, I asked him to take a couple pictures, yes.
Right, and to dance with your fans. A little bit. Right. And he asked you to stay in the VIP room.
Yes.
Right, but you didn't do that.
No, I didn't.
Right, you left him and you left your team. All right, so I'm ready to rule. I'm going to rule in favor of the defendant. Good luck to you both.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
I did my job. She was reckless.
Just be careful who you hire, because the person that I hired was more interested in dancing and being with my fans than actually protecting me.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.